American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon polycarts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
The United Methodist Church is a community of believers in Jesus Christ who gather together to live their lives devoted to God and being connected with our neighbors through a shared faith and biblical foundation. We'd love to invite you for our Sunday worship. Services are 10:55 a.m. to 12 p.m. Come see us at 114 West Chickasaw Street, right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma.
Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Dive into a variety of salsas, from zesty and mild to bold and spicy. Order to go and settle in for all your leopard action at home. And don't forget the drinks. Or come in and catch the Friday night football games live and curb your hunger. Late night watching leopard football? Let us cook breakfast for you. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards!
Looking for your next adventure? Head to Morris Motorsports in Chickasha. We carry top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, and Honda. Plus, we offer a full-service and parts department. Whether it's ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, or accessories, we've got what you're looking for. Visit morrismotorsports.com or give us a call at 405-224-6113. At Morris Motorsports, we don't just sell machines, we sell fun.
We at First Christian here in Lindsay support all of our Lindsay Leopards, everyone from the classroom to the sports stadium to the FFA barn, vocal room, band room, and lunchroom. Every student from preschool to high school is a Lindsay Leopard, and we at FCC support you. Why? Because we are Lindsay!
Hey, well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Lindsay Leopard Coaches Show here on KBLPlive. My name is Greg Peary. Thanks for being along with us here as we get ready to kick off the 2026 football season. And we're excited to get things going. We've been joined tonight by the head coach of the Lindsay Leopards, Sam Embry. Coach Embry, thanks for being with us tonight.
Hi, I'm happy to be here.
It's the heat dome is with us. I'm sure it's been a struggle to try to keep these guys hydrated and keep them going here the last few weeks before school started with that kind of heat. How does that really affect your practice when you're working in 110-degree heat?
Man, it's so this year we had the new heat restrictions put in place, and it's been a burden, but it's honestly a step in the right direction as far as athlete safety. Fortunately for us, we've got such good community support and that we passed that bond last year, and we've got the indoor, and it's not full size field, but those days that we're in the black and can't be outside, we've been able to go inside and get a lot done, and it's just really nice to work in a community that throws its money at its kids. So
I agree. And it's been that way as long as I've been around Lindsay schools for doing any kind of activities. But they will rally to support everything that goes on at the school. So
we're really blessed in that.
So talk a little bit about the team for this year. Of course, coming off of 8-3 season last season, a good season, but lost some really good players to graduation. I think I counted we lost 13 off the team from last season. 9 of those 13 were all starters. Offensive line, defensive line, pretty much depleted from that. But you do bring back a starting quarterback in Isaac Cameron. You bring back Crew Flood, who got a bunch of handles back there at running back through the season last season, alternating with Dutton Taylor, who graduated. And you bring back some guys in the secondary, obviously, and only one wideout. I think Will Lawrence is the only wideout you've got coming back from last season. So maybe talk a little bit about how this season may look as we try to replace those guys.
Yeah, we lost some dang good football players. But we brought back a lot of guys that played a lot. And anytime you bring back experience at the quarterback position, and especially when that kid's name is Isaac Cameron, the learning curve is shortened quite a bit just because he knows where everybody's supposed to go, and it's like having Coach Weaver out there on the field. And he's even fixed me some this week. I was like, oh, that's not right. And then Isaac will get me right. His football IQ is just through the roof. And so having him back has really made it offensively a whole lot easier. And then obviously his experience on defense. And so having him has been a big help through the transition of getting it. As far as, I think the biggest place that we probably are replacing guys is up front. But we also bring some guys back that played quite a bit. Cody Franklin played a lot. Scott Jones, everybody we played will remember Scott Jones. So he's back, and he's kind of the Isaac Cameron of the up front guys. Like, he can go play any position up front, and we know whoever we put next to him will also Scott make sure they know what's going on too. He's just an incredible leader up there for us. But then we've had some guys like Quade Robbins, who played quite a bit. He's back. And then we've had some guys really step up, some young guys. Knox Medillin has just really kind of exceeded expectations, and we feel good about him. And Gabe Jordan's another one that didn't play a whole lot last year, but it's really smart and physical. And so, to be honest with you, we feel pretty good about it up front. And anytime you bring a guy like Crew Flood back, it's like you're at ease a little bit. And Crew was kind of a sleeper. He got banged up early last year. People forget about the year he had 2 years ago. And I mean, he's just incredible what he can go do with the ball. And then we got a lot of young guys like Aiden Self. Hutch Simonton stepped in a lot last year and had some really good nights on the varsity field. Let me see. Holden Thornburg is one. Eli Curry's another senior. That those guys have been in the program and they've gotten all the reps. You just didn't see them a lot on Fridays last year, and those guys are explosive and can go do some things. So I'm really excited. You know, Eli Curry's back. He's played and started defensively since he's a sophomore, and so we're able to move him around because of his knowledge of the defense, and so we're able to do some different things with him. So even though we lost a big chunk and some really good football players, it's really a credit to the kids and the experience that we did get back in Will Lawrence and Isaac Cameron and Scott Jones and just our leaders and making sure everybody around them knows what's going on. So we're pretty excited. We're young in experience, but we feel pretty good about it.
And we talked just before we went on the air, but the district changed up some this year, and it doesn't look exactly like it's usually looked for Lindsay and who they play up against. Is we've added teams like Anadarko, Cassidy, Chandler. So how does the district look different this year than what we've had in the past?
Refreshing. I'll say that. And to be honest, I don't know a whole lot about those teams. I know they've all had success. Anytime a 318 drops down, you're like, oh crap, because their wins and losses just don't mean the same. So Anadarko certainly early in district play has kind of caught our eye. We know they'll be big and physical. Chandler has had really, really good success the last few years. So we expect to have our hands full there as well. Cassidy, who knows? And it's that way with any private school is you just don't know what they got and
right.
and who they picked up and really that's almost with any high school now, not just privates, with the way the transfer system works. And so I don't know. We'll see. I know I'm excited to go play somebody different and just kind of break up the monotony of we know who it is,
Yeah, exactly. Well, so monotony around still. You get to start off tonight against the old foe, the Purcell Dragons, and it seems like that one's always the first one on the season, and kind of kick off with that. And Purcell had a down year last year. I think they went 2-8 last season. Not a typical season for Purcell, but what do you expect to see out of them tonight?
It's going to be typical, or the status quo for what Purcell's been since Coach Dillard has got their dive option. And so anytime you see that right out of the gate, you don't see it every week, and so that in itself will pose some difficulties we'll probably have to overcome. Coach Dillard does a really good job of getting his guys to go do what he's asking them to do, so they don't make a lot of mistakes. In the limited film that we have, they don't make a lot of mistakes, and they play really, really hard, and they're good at what they do. So that's always it makes you nervous, especially when you have a team that's lacking some experience in places. Is like, it's just go do your job. So that, I think that has been our focus this week, is just kind of more so on us of, hey, what's your job? Go do it. Don't let the moment be too big.
So Sulphur scrimmage last week against obviously top 318 in Sulphur. How did you feel the guys did last week?
Man, I couldn't have been more excited. We moved the ball. I love that scrimmage because of what Sulphur football is, and it's always physical, and they're always going to be in the hunt, and we always get better after scrimmage in Sulphur. And I think our kids stepped up and didn't back down from that tradition that Sulphur has and how much success they've had the last couple of years. I thought we went and hit, and I thought we got after it and we played hard. I was really, really pleased with the scrimmage.
Awesome. Well, Coach, again, we're excited that we're getting the things kicked off for this season tonight over in Purcell on the road, of course, against another 3A opponent. But again, congratulations. I guess in order, you moved up to athletic director as well, so I added some responsibility to you there. But again, we're excited to have the guys back and look forward to talking to you each week and getting to call the games for you on Friday.
Well, I appreciate you guys. Y'all do a great job. We're excited.
Awesome. Well, Coach Embry, again, good luck tonight, and we'll talk to you next week, hopefully about a win over Purcell.
Thank you, Greg.
All right. This has been the Lindsay Leopards Coaches Show with the head coach of the Lindsay Leopards, Coach Sam Embry, and we'll see if we come back and talk to him next week. Stick around. We've got pregame coming up from Conger Field right after this timeout on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Asher Oilfield Services. Success starts here. We have decades of experience and consistently exceed our customers' expectations. Contact us for all your flowback needs. Check us out on the web at asheroilfield.com.
Bentley and Sawyer are proud to represent B&S Construction. We want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for your continued support of our business. We are truly grateful for our customers and our community.
Whatever you need, metal buildings, concrete, sand, or hauling, B&S Construction is here to help. Give us a call at 405-428-0039.
We also want to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes a fantastic 2026 through 2027 season. We'll be cheering you on all the way. Go Leopards!
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
Hey, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Conger Field here on the campus of Purcell High School, Purcell, Oklahoma. We get set to kick off the 2026 football season on the road with the season opener for both of these teams, the Lindsay Leopards and the Purcell Dragons. My name is Greg Peary. Thanks for joining us here for this live coverage of Lindsay Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank in Lindsay, alongside my broadcast partner, Andrew Lyon. Andrew, it's good to see you, buddy.
Glad to be back, Greg.
It seems like it's been a while.
It has indeed.
It's been we talk about kind of kicking out the cobwebs and getting back in the groove of doing this. And, of course, I already had the national anthem here, so kind of delayed us getting the pregame started here. So we're kind of short. We'll kind of keep this compact here. But the Lindsay Leopards coming off of a very good season last season, 8-3. But as great a season as they had, lost a lot of skill and a lot of good people to graduation last year. 13 seniors is what I counted that we graduated last year, and 9 of those were starters. So as we talked with Coach Embry in the Coaches Show, those are some big shoes to fill.
Absolutely. But I tell you what, as I have had conversations with Coach Embry, he has seemed very excited with the crew that's coming up. And as he talked to me in an excited manner, the more excited I got, and I'm getting pretty amped up tonight. Feeling a little guilty, those here sitting in the very well-conditioned air of the press box, but hearty football season's greetings to all the Leopard fans, and I'm ready to get this thing underway.
7:30 start, so we can kind of get the shade. I know the Leopard fans across the way are glad because probably 30 minutes ago they were sitting in that bright sunshine over there. So Red Hill now has kind of shaded that side of the field. But, again, this is going to be really offensive line, defensive line is where the bulk of that vacancy was left.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
You talked about it. Coach Embry seems to be very excited about these guys that are going to have to step in and fill those roles up on that line.
Yeah, absolutely. We do lose a lot of experience there on the offensive line, defensive line, both sides of the ball. But we do return some guys that got significant playing time. Certainly Scott Jones, lots of experience, and based on what I saw in the scrimmage last Friday, he looks to be a wild man yet again this year. Let's see. Just looking down through here, Gabe Jordan got some minutes last year. He looks to be pretty good.
Quade Robbins is another one that got some good time last year.
Minutes. So we do have some experience coming back, and these guys are a year older, a year more mature, bigger, stronger, faster. And I know those guys worked really hard in the offseason. And one thing you can say about guys who are coming in to fill some big shoes, they know they got big shoes to fill, and it looked the other night against Sulphur that the boys are pretty hungry. So
I agree.
I'm excited about how they played the other night. They really got after it. So I don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't. Again, I think this is and it's a good test. Now, this is a Purcell team, 2-8 last season. Certainly not indicative of the Purcells of the past.
Right.
Down year. They come back this year, and we talked about it before we went on the air, but 52 guys on the roster here for Purcell. 21 of those are freshmen. So
big freshman class.
Big freshman class. And I have a feeling we're going to see some of those guys out here tonight too, probably for Purcell. But I know Coach Aaron Dillard talked. I saw the article in the Purcell Register for him. He's pumped about some of the guys that he's got coming back this year. So he's excited about what he's got in front of him, and so these two teams are really looking to get things rolling here tonight and get the season underway. Again, not a district game. But this one's always a fun one to kick the season off with every year.
Absolutely. The game over here, whether it's here or at Purcell or back home at Lindsay, this game for as long as I can remember has been a rivalry game, and it's as far as trying to predict who's going to win, it's kind of like a Bedlam game or a Red River rivalry. It kind of doesn't matter who looks good and who doesn't look good. You're going to have a ball game almost every time.
Every time. How many games have we played them that it was a drive in the final 2 minutes of the ball game that decided the winning game?
Yeah, more than I would like to tell you the truth.
Because we were usually on the losing end of those. But we do have some. So we got some skill coming back. You bring back Isaac Cameron, senior now at quarterback. Been there 4 years, pretty much as a quarterback, and great. He's a two-way player. I mean, he'll play on defense as a cornerback, offense. A great passer, but he's a great runner too. He can run the option. That quarterback read and quarterback zone. He's very good at that. And you bring back, even though you lose by far one of the best running backs in the state in Dutton Taylor, you lose him to graduation last year. But Crew Flood got, all kinds of time last year, and really, and I think Coach brought it up. Crew comes in as a junior this year, but lots of time as a freshman, but was hurt a lot of that.
That's right.
He basically he lost almost a full season there, and so I don't think we've really seen the real Crew Flood, and I think we're going to get to see him this year.
Yeah, I think Coach Embry's absolutely right. Crew came out, had a phenomenal freshman year, very surprising. He was kind of a sleeper that year, and of course we all expect him to be an athlete, but played, I think, older than he was.
Agreed.
Played bigger than he was. Last year, unfortunately, just plagued by some injuries, some knee problems, things of that nature. I've asked him personally. I've asked his dad. I've asked his coach because I'm concerned about those. Those are hard to come back from, and everybody says he looks good to go. And
he sure looked good in the scrimmage last week.
Looked good in the scrimmage. So I think we're going to see some things from Crew Flood this year.
Well, we got the coin toss going on out in the middle of the field out there, and we'll get Andrew to keep an eye on that. I'm going to go ahead and run down the starting lineups here before we run out of time here. We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff of this one. But let's get to your starting lineups. Let's start with the Purcell Dragons. And, again, this is tough. We get these starting lineups from watching them warm up on the field, and this is our best guess of the starting lineup. And it looks like they may go to a 2-quarterback system. I saw they mentioned 2 quarterbacks in the scrimmage that they had last week. And so I think – and I saw both quarterbacks warming up with the ones here tonight. But at quarterback, they'll have number 14, Easton Resendez, the 6'1", 190-pound sophomore. And they'll also run number 15, Jaden Hitchcock. Hitchcock, a 5'8", 155-pound sophomore. Those are the 2 guys we will probably see at quarterback for the Dragons. In the backfield, at basically a fullback spot, number 10, Liam Cummings, a 5'10", 205-pound junior. And then they'll run 2 slot backs, one on either side. Number 1 is Cooper Selman. He is a 5'8", 135-pound senior. And the other, number 4, is Cash Cook, 5'10", 165-pound senior. Those 2 guys, Coach Dillard, very, very impressed with what they did and looking for big things from those 2 guys, from those 2 slot backs, and they'll run on either side of the line. Then on the wideouts, again, they'll shift in and out different players out there. Number 3, Tayson Hernandez, the junior. Number 6, Gunnar Mathis, a junior. Number 8 is Aiden Wisnant. Wisnant is a sophomore. And number 21, Crew Venegas, a sophomore. All of those guys out there at the wide receiver. And, again, they'll interchange and run in and out dependent on the play. The guys up front at center is number 59, Kanan Haynes. He's 5'9", 195-pound junior. Over on the left side at guard, number 54, is
of Lindsay Leopard football and all student endeavors at Lindsay Public Schools. Keep up with local information and events at cityoflindsay.com, which now offers easy online bill pay. Good luck to the Leopards this football season from the City of Lindsay.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
All right, I think we have our internet back, maybe. If we can hang on to this, the Leopards have let Purcell get into a 31 inside the 5, and they basically just run a quarterback sneak, but the Leopards hold them out of the end zone.
Coming off of the pile, looked like Scott Jones was the first man in charge there on the tackle.
Had a 31 from the 4, but they got it 3 yards to the 1, so they've got it 1st and goal at the 1. So Dragons knocking on the door. Leopards would sure love them to keep them out of here, but Cummings in the backfield. And they'll hand to him, and he will just
across the goal
get
line.
across the goal line for the 1-yard touchdown run for number 10, Leon Cummings. And that drive really fueled by that big 52-yard pass play down to Cooper Selman that really set that one up, and then they gave up, had them on the 4th down and long, and then gave up that 1st down. So a couple of big pass plays for Purcell really set up that touchdown.
Yeah, Leopards didn't make it easy down here. That had the one big gash, 52-yard pass play. We'll watch this kick before I talk anymore. And a false start.
Yep. They did get a false start. Tried to run the swinging gate, and actually was going to try to just run it with Cooper or Cash Cook back there, and called the false start. So that'll back them up. For the extra point try. And that may change the mind. They'll actually set up to kick this one now, maybe, instead of trying to do the.
Looks that way. Number 3 coming in. Tayson Hernandez.
Venegas will set up in the kicking formation. Number 15, the quarterback, Jaden Hitchcock, will be the holder. That they're missing a guy up on the line.
Here he comes.
And we did have during our downtime there for a minute, we did have a Dragon lineman that went down injured and came off the field. That may be the hole they're trying to fill there. But I guess we'll try the long extra point here, and it looks like it's good from here.
A good
and
move.
It is. 4:09 left to go here in the first quarter, and the Dragons will draw first blood and they'll lead 7-0 here in the first quarter. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank right here on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
Welcome back to Purcell. The Dragons go on a 79-yard touchdown drive. Took them 13 plays, a 1-yard touchdown run, capped it off by Cummings. They get off to the Leopards. Flood has it at the 5, gets to the 15, tries to make a move, avoids a couple of guys, still trying to break loose across the 20.
Tough run.
And
there's
a
a flag
that comes in late as he gets to the 22-yard line. Let's check on the flag. And maybe a holding call on the Leopards. See what the white hat has to say here. It is a hold on the Leopards.
Man.
So they did have it at the 23, but the flag laying at the 20 means they'll move it back to the 10-yard line. So not only do you give up a touchdown, but you'll start your next possession at your own 10. 4 minutes exactly left to go here in the first quarter. Opening game for both of these teams for the 2026 season. Flood in the backfield behind Cameron. Twins either side from the shotgun. Cameron. The zone read over the middle. Intercepted. Threw it right into the hands of Cooper Selman. And just like that, you give Purcell the ball back right at your goal line. And I say that.
That was Jaden Hitchcock, I believe, 15.
They'll mark it at the 13-yard line.
Boy, I hate to see that.
Big time. Just flat did not see Selman sitting right there in that path between him and that inside slant. So 1st and 10 Purcell. They'll be at the Leopard 13-yard line. Resendez stays in at quarterback. One wide receiver right. Everybody's bunched. Lots of movement on the line. And a flag thrown as we get the false start against the Dragons.
Movement everywhere. The whole backfield jumped as well.
So that'll back them up 5 to the 18-yard line. Make it 1st and 15.
4 false starts on Purcell so far this game.
Expects some things like that in those early games.
Oh, yeah.
But maybe not 4 in the first quarter. They'll try this again. Hernandez, the lone wide receiver to the right. 2 tight end look. 2 wing backs. Hall, the lone setback. They run the option play to Cook in the backfield. He's got the block on the edge, but there's a flag. He gets to the end zone, but I have a feeling this one's coming back. I think we're going to get either a hold or a block in the back on the corner over here.
I saw a hold.
Yep.
Tell you what, they faked me out again. Yeah. I thought Cody Franklin had a big stop right there, and that man didn't have the ball.
I saw the pitch to Cook, and then I saw him cut inside. But when he cut inside of that block out here on the corner, there was a hold there, and They're going to move the ball back to the 21-yard line. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 18. So like this, we're moving backwards. Started at the 13. A penalty moved it to the 18. A second penalty is going to move it to the 21. This time Hernandez goes wide left. Resendez under center, Hall in the backfield. In motion is Selman. They'll give it up the middle of Hall. Big hole. Great open field tackle there from Thornburg Elledge.
Yeah, thank goodness Elledge was able to get over there and get that stop, because that was a big hole.
Gets all the way down to the 12-yard line, so he picks up 9 of those 18. It's still 3rd down and 9. Excuse me, 3rd down and 4. And I said the 12-yard line. He's at the 7-yard line, not the 12. This time, Hall, and he still can't get there. They're going to mark him just outside the goal line.
Crew Flood with the tackle there, just shy of the goal line.
So 1st and goal at the 1. This is where they were at their last drive. Punched it in on the first play. See if they do it again. Hall in the backfield. Everybody's bunched up on the line of scrimmage, and they're just going to quarterback sneaky, but we're going to have another false start on the Dragons.
Well, they're sure helping us out plenty with the false starts.
For sure.
Unfortunately, the flex bone got us 2 times with the dive man.
Yep. Get to worrying about those guys in the back, on those wings back there, and Hernandez stays out there at wide right. Quade Robbins has checked in to anchor that middle of that defensive line. They'll stay with the single wide receiver, Resendez, under center. Hall in the backfield in motion. They'll flip it in the back, and we've got another stoppage of play and another false start on the Dragons.
Wow.
Coach Dillard is not going to be happy.
No. I suspect Monday's practice is going to revolve around false starts.
False starts. So move it back. Ball sits just outside the 10-yard line at the 11. It's going to make it 1st and goal from the 11. Same formation with Resendez under center and Hall behind him. Bring in motion, Cook, pitch it, and
there we
caught
go.
In the backfield on the pitch.
Nice job.
Curry, great stop back there. He grabbed Cook just as he got that pitch at the 15-yard line, a loss of 4.
Yeah, very nice job by the Leopard defense right there. This flex bone is all about misdirection, and you've got to play discipline. You got to know your assignments, and they read it beautifully there.
So brings it to, after all of that, we're still just a 2nd down. But it is 2nd and goal from the Leopard 15-yard line for the Dragons. This time they'll go 2 wide receivers. And now they'll send Hernandez to be the lone wide receiver left. Again, with Cook and Selman either side. Hall in the backfield. Selman in motion. Hand it to Hall right up the middle. And Quade Robbins knocks him down right at the line of scrimmage to make it 3rd and 15. 3rd and goal from the 15 now. Big-time stand right here by this Leopard defense. Had it 1st and goal at the 1. And, of course, Purcell shooting themselves in the foot. Had, 3 false start penalties on this drive?
Yes.
Or on this, since they had it 1st and goal, and now they're facing a 3rd and goal from the 15. And that'll be the final play of the first quarter as they will head to the sideline. We will take the timeout with them. We'll come back with the second quarter. We'll move to the other end of the field and see what Purcell decides to do here. You're watching live coverage of Lindsay Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Attention, Lindsay. Design It has a brand new home at 306 South Main, and we can't wait for you to see it. Step into our fresh new space and check out our latest spirit designs to cheer on your favorite local school teams. Whether you're looking for custom apparel, spirit gear, or unique designs that show your school pride, Design It has you covered. Come celebrate our new location today at 306 South Main Street in Lindsay. Because at Design It, school spirit starts here.
First Baptist Church of Elmore City is a place where faith, family, and community come together. Whether you're a lifelong believer or just beginning your walk with Christ, you'll find a loving church family here. From Sunday services to Wednesday night fellowship, youth and children's ministries, and local missions, there's a place for everyone at First Baptist Church, Elmore City. Come as you are, we're saving you a seat.
Back here, we get the second quarter underway. The Dragons facing a 3rd and goal from the Leopard 15-yard line. See if this Leopard defense can hold them out. Greg Peary and Andrew Lyon here, by the way. Glad that you're with us here for coverage of Leopard football on KBLPlive. J.D. Scruggs running the live stream. And we've got Kevin Scruggs and Eric Bearden up top running the camera. Resendez under center. Cook will split out wide left with Hernandez this time. Selman stays in the slot right. Under center Resendez with Hall in the backfield. That is Cummings in the backfield. Back to pass Resendez, looking to his left, flushed out of the pocket. Still looking. Now he takes it to duck it and run, and he will get to about the 12, and that's it. And it's going to bring up a 4th and goal for the Dragons at the Leopard 12-yard line.
Good pass coverage right there. Denied the pass and had somebody there in the backfield in his face, making the quarterback have to run for it. Tackle was made by Scott Jones.
So Venegas on for the field goal try. This will be a 30-yard field goal attempt out of the hold of Jaden Hitchcock. High snap, got it down. The kick is on the way. Looks good from here, and it is. So the Dragons, with the first turnover of the night, cash it in on a 30-yard field goal from Crute Venegas to make it 10-0 Leopards with 11-12 left to go here in the first half. We'll send it back over to JD. Take a timeout. We're back with more live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank after this on KBLP Live.